What is going on, y'all? Welcome back to another movie review. I am your host, Worm. Now, this movie review is which I've seen, and it was a dumbass one. Oh my mom, this movie was dumb as hell. This movie was called Under Paris. Takes place in France, but they started off in Hawaii, underwater. A group of divers went into a trash-filled river or ocean, excuse me, looking for a specific shark. They didn't say what the shark was about. It was just boom. So these goofballs, first of all, a shark is a predator, male or female. A shark is a predator. Why are you fucking with predators? They are A, unpredictable. B, very hostile. Three, super territorial. Terri terri They are super territorial. Territorial? Read that again.
As an adjective, territorial means relating to the ownership of an area of land or sea.
Okay.
Do
Boom. So that's very territorial. And number D, they are fucking predators. They do the hunting. They don't get hunted unless they are killer whales who hunt great white sharks. Killer whales, the number one killers in the ocean. Not even sharks no more. It's killer whales. Crazy. But either way, that's neither here nor there. Why are you diving with sharks? So they underwater and they get circled. Bunch of sharks come through. Uh, and then the one they was looking for, gobbling up the docks. And then this goofball jumps in the water with no scuba gear, with no oxygen, with nothing. And I could have sworn, I'm a One Piece fan. Shout out to the Straw Hat Gang. I could have sworn once you reach a certain once you reach a certain part of the ocean, before you just can't pop back up in water, you're gonna explode. I thought you gotta decompress and then come up. Learned that in One Piece because when my nigga Sanji was fighting uh Arlong gang, he couldn't pop back up and save Luffy. He had to decompress and then come up. Mm. No, this bitch. Cause okay, she jumped down there. The same shark that munching on everybody. Shark munched on her husband. Spoilers. You got me there. The shark ate her husband. When I when I tell you, I was so satisfied because it's a shark, y'all, in its area, and this is a very hostile shark. They didn't say what they was going for throughout the whole movie. They never said what they were diving for with the shark. They didn't say if they raise the shark, do they if the shark dares, they just toe tagged the shark and been following it ever since. Neither here nor there. Moving on. She dives in, nothing on. And then the shark, mind you, remember what I said before, they are in a dirty ass part of the ocean. Like this is filthy, disgusting, raw pug. Okay? So when the shark swam past her, it had like seaweed or it grabbed her leg and the shark was going down to the point of the bitch was I didn't know you could bleed from your ears due to the pressure of the ocean. Now, just so since she's hey a woman, I guess she could just all the blood and it was disgusting. Trifling. Just trifling. Then, cut 3 years later. Oh, and then there's a pink hair girl. Put a note on the pink hair girl later. She's going to be important to the story. So either way, 3 years later, they go past. She's a the bitch works for SeaWorld and she's a tour guide. The shark kicked her out the ocean and made her a tour guide. But she loved the sea so much, but she still works in SeaWorld as a tour guide. Well, whatever Virgin Aquarium. Whatever aquarium, SeaWorld equivalent is in Paris, that's what she works in. And then the kids is like, didn't your crew die from a shark attack? Hilarious. Hilarious. Your husband got eaten by sharks. Yes. I'm so serious. Like, what the fuck? Hey, these kids are just getting at her. Your crew died from a shark attack. Either way, she got teased. I'm still stuck on, like, who? I don't know. I don't know. I thought that was like, this movie is dumb. The movie is dumb. Then she found, not found, she got found by her fan who was inspired by her shark attack, who is now following the same shark. Subplot line. The police are finding. Here's a subplot line that it ties into. Subplot line is the police are finding World War II or World War bombs still in their ravine river area, all throughout the city. They like people with magnets fishing for them. They're still armed and dangerous since the World War. I don't know if it was one or two. Either way, so the police is still doing that. They're finding it. They're looking for it. SOS, the Saviors of the Sea, or some fucking bullshit. I don't know. I don't know. Like, this movie was ass. Only thing good about it was the ending. And surprise, surprise, the Sharks win. Don't watch this. This movie was terrible. It was Jaws, but in Paris, bro. Like, cause I was just looking at my previous video. Like, the thumbnail I made, it was already made and done with that same outfit. But I was just editing and looking. I was like, this shit is boring. The movie was ass. Ass. They lost. The Sharks won. They had a military. They still lost. How did they lose? The military shot the bombs. They called a chain reaction to hit the dam to flood the whole sea. They warned their mayor. They warned her. They said, no, don't do this. The military was like, fuck that. They was warning them. And then the military doing what the military doing. They didn't say all black on it. It was like a fire. They looking like something for Call of Duty, actually. They had all black on it, and it was like, I'm jumping through it. Because the movie was terrible. Only thing good about it was the people who was SOS, who was inspired by the lady, she died. And she tried to be friends with the fucking shark. Bro, she tried to be friends with the shark. You're not friends with something that's meant to just gobble you up. Second, what was really fucked up was how I see why when people be like, "Oh, stay calm in a situation," that they was. I'm jumping around. I know I'm jumping around. I don't care because this movie was ass. I'm only telling you. I usually go tell you how it is, tell the story. I'm telling you, this movie was terrible. I'm only saying the cliff notes. If you want to check it out, it's on Netflix for the free. All right, if you got Netflix, it's there. All right, check it out. If you want to, I say no, but if you wanna, it's Shark Week. I don't check it out. Jaws wins. The best part was when they ate the. She was a liberal chick who was just annoying. They ate her up. Somehow she became the bad guy. She did because she turned the joint. She turned the tracker off because when the cops first, because the cops are still suspicious, and these ain't your regular land cops. These are your sea cops. They have cops specifically patrol their rivers. So they was like, Shark, these waters, you're bugging. Nuh-uh. Fuck you mean, nuh-uh. It's a shark. I'm tracking it right now. No, it's not. You're bugging. Let's grab a small group. We're gonna see down there. They grabbed a small group. They was down there. Our tracker, the lady, and the person who was inspired by her, the SOS group leader. I forgot their names. I didn't care for their names. I didn't care for this movie. This movie was trash. But when we gonna say group leader, it's Survivor. So Survivor with the police, they had the tracker. The guy was like, "What do you see?" The shark is right here below us. Well, according to my calculations, I don't see no shark. You liar. So the group was down there. Guess what they did? The lady was like, turn it off. Turn off the tracker. But the police down there looking for him. If I turn it off, it's gonna be dangerous. But they're gonna kill the shark. You have compassion for something that's will eat you in a heartbeat, and it did that. It was downstairs in the mines in the catacombs. I didn't even know it was down there in the catacombs. It was a group of gang of them. Doing social media. Yo, meet me in the catacombs. We gonna save the sharks. They trying to fuck with the sharks. She made a compelling argument. Yo, let's come to the sharks. We'll save the sharks. Come on, we're gonna save them. Guess what? The bitch got eaten by a baby shark. That made everybody else freak the fuck out. And it was just a feeding frenzy for the main shark. Oh, now not mention the shark was female, and I don't know what is this new type of thing that they're trying to push. This movie's doing it, and I heard that Star Wars is doing this also. The shark was self-pregnating itself. So it had a bunch of babies. Same thing for Star Wars. Now in Star Wars, the female Jedi could get pregnant through the Force. I'm not even like that was like that's not even like the peak of it, but that was just like this movie was just a shit show bullshit sandwich. It was dumb, it was stupid, it was ass, it was only thing good about it was they had beautiful shots of Paris. Like the I don't know, the, everything looked like the B-roll footage of the movie was better than excuse me was better than everything else was going on in this movie. Straight up, straight up. Everything else in this movie was ass. It was ass. It was ass. It was ass. They went to the female commissioner that was talking to the female mayor who didn't believe none of them, and they said this bitch, the mayor was dumb. She said, "Yo, I spent $1 billion for this triathlon. Cancel it. There's a shark in the joint. We can't find it." Too bad. I'm gonna call the military. And then the military was just Sir Roger Sir, or excuse me, Madam Madam Roger Madam. Okay, they start shooting the fucking shark. First of all, the shark started attacking the people in the triathlon line. That made the military come through. It was too late because the shark was already, it had a nice field of people. But then it was just shoot like it was. They had a machine gun, and the shark was maneuvering and dodging every single last bullet. It was a 50 cal that hold 200 plus rounds, and it was dodging them. And when it wagged its tail, it activated a bomb, blew up, and don't forget it's a self-impregnating shark. So once everything was in the clear, and a survivor and a cop person was sitting on the ledge on some Titanic type shit, which was fucked up. That bitch could have moved over and let my nigga get on. He didn't get on it, but it was just a feed of frenzied sharks everywhere, and that's it. But remember the pink haired girl I was talking about? What happened to her? She didn't die. Hell, she didn't even get off the boat. She just boom. But either way, thank you for watching. Come back to the next episode of a movie review. This movie review is ass, but want to check it out? You can. It's on Netflix. It's called Under Paris. And thank you for watching. Like, comment down your favorite scenes in the joint. I want to see in the comments below. Subscribe. I'm right now currently playing on this channel Days Gone. It's playing this game, my days was gone. Not gonna lie. This was a long ass game. But I just want you to check it out. And I have other joints on the channel. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye. Movie was trash.